Brothers, sisters, friends, internet degens all across the world, we have entered dark times, a time of danger, persecution, hatred, oppression, victimization, and a lot of other synonyms I googled for persecution. Yes, it's true. It is now illegal to be based and red-pilled. Well, kinda. You're not gonna go to jail for it, but the more based you are, the more likely it is that our favorite glowing Fed boys are gonna be putting you on a watch list. If you are unaware, which you probably aren't because I'm a little late to this topic, the FBI has made a list of words that they'll use to try to determine if someone is capable of violent extremism. And on that list of words, they now contain the words based, red-pilled, blue pill, black pill, looks maxing, Chad, Stacy, normie, cell, and as well as the phrase, it's over. And you know, as someone as based as me who wakes up in the morning and snorts 69 red pills to look max as much as possible to become the Chad I know I am inside, so I can fight back all the normies and Stacys trying to blue pill me and stop me from unblack pilling all of the cells of the world so they can get through their it's over phase and shoot right back up to the being so back, yeah, that's not so good. There's a few more words in the list, but I'm choosing not to include them here because some of them are just definitely messed up. Just stuff involving incel culture, and you know, most of that stuff ain't so good. Alright, I've goofed off enough. Let's discuss why all of this is messed up. So, what exactly does it mean if you say all of these words? In reality, not much. While the federal government absolutely has the ability to see everything that we do on our phones and computers, saying based in your average Discord conversation isn't going to automatically put you on a watch list. The feds obviously monitor alt-right and incel forums for, well, obvious reasons, and them having some form of dictionary to understand what's being said over there in those dark places of the internet really can be important. And it's a good first step in preventing another incel-related terror event. However, yeah, I hope you all don't think I was gonna keep sucking off the feds. The list they have shows the FBI's incompetency in understanding general internet lingo and their inability to keep up with the times. Like, bruh, everyone says based. Hell, my TikTok-obsessed sister slips up every now and then and says based. It's just a slang term. Words and phrases like based and red-pilled may have originated in some darker places, but those words have changed their meaning the more different demographics use them. For example, the word silly used to mean blessed with worthiness, flux used to mean diarrhea, and awful meant full of awe. The list goes on and now contains words like based and red-pilled. This all just shows how behind the times the FBI are. I mean, their definition of the word based is literally all over the place. The FBI defines based as, and I quote, to refer to someone who has converted to a racist ideology or as a way of indicating ideological agreement. Holy crap, that is a lot of wiggle room there. Like, I don't exactly want to have to live in fear of the government thinking I'm a threat because I said my friend is based over text for waking up a few hours earlier and hitting the gym. That's not exactly the way America should work. It's just flat out not right. While it's not an infringement of freedom of speech and it's not violating the First Amendment because you're not going to have the cops showing up at your house for saying that you're red-pilled, it certainly is something that's going to make Americans more fearful and distrustful of the government because they now know that the feds are getting all pissy because they used a word that nowadays doesn't mean anything wrong, but a small group of disenfranchised idiots used it a few years prior. They're now more likely as being seen as one of them. That's just wrong. When so much of the general population is already distrustful of the government, it certainly is not helping to build any trust back knowing that the FBI is breathing down our necks because they don't understand that words can change meaning. It's just so annoying. Like, of all the things that FBI could be doing to fight terror, this is what they choose to do. It will not help. Like I mentioned earlier, there were some words I chose to not mention in this video. I left them out because they are just terrible things that shouldn't be said. And it's good that the feds are aware of those terrible things. If you want to know what they are, you can research them on your own time. The list isn't hard to find, it's public unclassified information. But the slightest mess up in getting that word list wrong has the potential of leading innocent people into being watched by the FBI when there are people far more deserving of being watched. In my opinion here, the best ending of this issue is that the FBI reworks their word list to knock some of those now mainstream words off of their list and place a higher value on the terrible words that they see less often on the internet. Yeah, it's pretty good that the feds watch some of those terrible people and what they're saying. It could genuinely save lives, but like I said earlier, messing up words that are used by everyday people as hate speech can lead to wasting resources, mislabeling a normal person as an extremist, and allowing an actual sicko to go undisturbed. But yeah, that's my opinion on the issue. I hope it gets better. I mean, as far as better goes with the FBI, you can only hope that one day our taxpayer dollars go towards something that's actually useful. Alright everyone, that is it from me. God bless you all and have a great rest of your day.